The last strategy is to use retargeting to sell more of your products and services. So if you're sending a visitor to a offer page, you're asking him to buy a digital product or a physical product or a service. So let's say you're offering to him a pair of Nike sneakers for $90. There are two options. Either he will take action on that offer, buy it. In that case, he will automatically get forwarded to a offer confirmation page. So you're basically confirming his purchase. You're saying, thanks for buying this pair of shoes. We will ship your shoes in like 1 to 2 days. Or the second option is that he just doesn't take action. He goes like, no, I don't want your shoes. So he leaves your website without making a purchase. Again, without retargeting, there would be absolutely no way to re-engage with him unless he is your Facebook fan or he's on your email list. But with retargeting, you can just install a pixel and then create a retargeting ad telling him, hey, why didn't you take action on this offer? Why didn't you buy it? What's wrong with these pair of shoes? So offer retargeting is pretty much similar to building up an email list with retargeting. Do you remember that was the first lead generation strategy we took a look at? In this case, we're sending the visitor back to the offer page. And in case of the squeeze page, we just send the visitor back to the initial squeeze page, asking him to reconsider and to take action on this offer. And here you're basically doing the very same thing. You're creating a custom audience that includes people, visitors who made it to the offer page but not to the confirmation page, meaning you're retargeting the ones who didn't make a purchase. And you can tweak this a little bit. You can say instead of sending the visitor back to the very same offer, you could just offer him a discount. So he doesn't purchase, you say, okay, no problem. And then you just create a retargeting ad saying, you just checked out a pair of Nike sneakers, here's a 20% discount. So you just showcase the product and tell him you just have to pay $20, $30 less for the product that you just were about to buy. No matter which strategy you choose, whether you just want to send the visitor back to the initial offer or if you want to send him to a discounted offer. The process of creating a retargeting audience or website custom audience is basically the same. First, select the option people visiting specific web pages but not others, right? So you select the third option, which is pretty much applied in any kind of funnel structure. Then you just include the full URL of the offer page. Let's just go back. Can you see there's the URL of the offer? So the initial landing page you're sending a visitor to. And then you want to exclude people who made it to the offer confirmation page. It's pretty much the same as setting up a email retargeting list. Okay. Again, we have a funnel in place. Just create a list that includes people who made it to the offer, but not to the actual confirmation, to the actual checkout. And then with regards to the amount of days, again, you want to have a certain degree of recency here. So just go for something like 3 days or maximum 5 days. But in any case, I would always select something between 1 to 3 days to make sure to follow up with the visitor as soon as possible and not just wait a couple of days or a couple of months until you just tell him, hey, here's a 20% discount. He will completely forget about you and your product and just go to your competitor and buy it from him. This is probably something you want to avoid, so make sure to follow up with him as soon as possible. And last but not least, again, just give your new audience a name, something like offer retargeting. And again, you just can add the amount of days to the description of your audience name.